test.
Hello everybody. I'm Robotech83 and today I am just going over my game, what I like, what I don't like, how can I fix it, things like that. So I have this game that I started for Jackie Code's Game Jam, and I really was enjoying the beginnings, but I'm running into the problem of not being able to continue. Like, I can continue to some degree. I don't have the ability to make the enemies or the bosses like I want. I've run out of enemies, little things here and there that seem to bug me. I love the way my game looks, but the player character, the ability to add, I don't know, attributes and armor and things like that with the asset pack that I bought, I do not have that ability. Why did my music stop? What the heck? So I've been really thinking about it. Like, how do I make this situation better for myself? And I'm not 100% sure how to go about it. Like, I really like the game, especially for an actual first game. I just don't know how do I make it better. How do I make it complete? Well, that was interesting. And so I would like to sit and talk about it. Like there's a lot of things that I want from my game, and I think the way I originally built it is just not going to give me what I want. So I'm thinking that the player art, the player itself has to change for sure. I'm not so sure about the environment of where my player is. I really like how it looks. I have it mostly set up, but I'm thinking, but at the same time, Would my game fit better as a top-down? I was hoping to build a Metrovania style game with quests and all of that, but it doesn't seem to be working out in my favor with the asset.
Sin City was an idea.
Oh, I don't have any water on me. I am sorry, I don't have any water on me. Like, I was not prepared to do this stream. I just decided to get on and talk about my feelings. I am doing all right. Hey, Spider Queen. So, I am struggling to complete this game just due to the fact that I do not know with the asset pack that everybody. How is everybody thinking? How's everybody doing? Thank you for the follow. How are you today? How's everybody's Wednesday? I'm Robotech83. I am currently working on my game for just to finish Game Jam game that I started for Jackie Code's Game Jam. Normally I build robots on stream. This little guy is something that we are working on stream. We're building a 6-foot humanoid. It will be talking, the whole works. So how's everybody's Wednesday doing? How was your Yuki? How was your stream? How's your day going? Will it have a whole body? Absolutely. There is a little bit of issues with walking. We haven't figured out how to make it walk correctly because we're all, how do I say this? We're all beginners and we're no Boston Dynamics, so we don't know how to make it walk 100%. A lot of people are trying. I will be trying when we get down to the legs, but yes, walking, talking, the whole human body. It will have well, not all of the pieces. Just saying. Most of the body will be 3D printed. I have been learning how to 3D print. That whole skull is 3D printed. Seems okay. Head's hurting. I'm gonna try to work out some harder graphics for DOS gaming. Woo! Man, I haven't heard DOS in a long time. Is my audio fine? Spider Queen said that my audio was a little bit cracky. And I'm hoping it's better. Yeah, I'm crackly. Let's see if I can do anything to make that better. You can make out what I'm saying though? Well, that is very good. Let's see. Why in the world? I'm gonna go quiet real quick. Any better? Also, I just noticed I was all the way up in the yellow red. Oh. Well, I'm going over. Sounds good? Okay, that's good. I just had to reset the mic. I was going over my game, and the art asset that I picked out, it's extremely pretty, but it's lacking in a lot of what I need to complete the game, at least in the way where I have bosses and things like that. I'm thinking that I'm going to have to change my art. Now, I love the worlds or the levels that I created. They're gorgeous. I love every aspect of them, even the ones that I haven't even completed. But I think I'm going to have to change my enemies and my player art. That way I can eventually get to the boss that I want and get to do all of the things that I want. I want it to be like a Metrovania style game. But at the same time, I don't know a lot about video games. I don't tend to play a lot of video games. Just because my ADHD, I will lose time. I will lose time really quickly, and I'll be on this for like 2-3 hours and I will have no clue. And then I haven't eaten dinner, I haven't showered, and it's time for me to go to bed because it's time to go to work. I play video games until 2-3 o'clock and then have to be up at 6 o'clock for work. It's not a very healthy lifestyle. So, ooh, I'm going to die. I'm going to pause for a second and help my health grow. So, I'm just here kind of bitching and moaning because I don't know exactly what I want to do. Because I've done a lot. Should I make this top down? Should I keep it as a side scroller? I don't know. And it's kind of scary trying to have to pick it out. Hi, Ani. How are you? By the way, I didn't say hi to Solar. Sorry about that, Solar. And thank you for the rescue at 5:30 my time on my Discord. I appreciate you. I don't know if I said thank you, so I'm thanking you again. Oh, bicep curls. Bicep curls, really? And now my voice mod is not working as well. Why is everything breaking? Why is that? Try again. Well, I will do the bicep curls just because. It probably, yes, it did. I probably have to turn it off and there we go. Turn that off. I need to hurry up and let's get that going. Oh, I'm about to die. I need to pay attention because my health won't go up if I don't get above 75 on my health or my hunger meter. There we go. And there we go. We have a little bit. Go to settings. Why in the world is it still acting funny? Oh, I got it to work. So we can end this. I got to do some bicep curls. By the way, I also started the 100 push-up challenge. So I am doing 100 push-ups a day. Not on stream because no. So my arms are already jello. So I don't know how much bicep curls I can actually curl, but we're going to try. Let's scoot back. 15 pounds. Let's get it done. Whew. 15 pounds is heavy. Oh, alrighty. So I probably won't be on here long, just about an hour, because I have to decide what I want to keep and what I don't want to keep. I was goofing around and I was making an inventory, and there's a lot of things I definitely need to fix on this. You are loading. I have forgotten everything I was about to say. Well, thank you. I am trying to figure it out. Definitely probably the hard way. I have not began to code anything. I really don't like the way that is looking. We'll do there and there. And then we'll move this size over here. Oh, I need to move this one up as well. Does that look about right? That looks like it's almost in the box. Maybe I need to scoot this over just a little bit more. All right. And 16 by 16 looks good. And so this is what I mean about my player art not... My player art doesn't match and does not give me enough ability to finish the game the way I want to. Like, all of my level design is fucking gorgeous. But as you see, this art doesn't match any of my other assets. Like, we'll do... Like, my other assets are super crisp, clean. These are more pixel art. And so with me having... I can't have the two different arts. Or can I have the two different arts? Is it okay to have two different arts? These are the things I don't know. And so if I go to the pixel art, I'll be able to build the enemies the way I want. Build how the enemies work with the player, things like that. But then that means a lot of my... I'm hoping my scripts don't have to change that are with the enemies, but that might have to change as well. So there's just a lot of questions going around, like I'm stuck. The art asset that I have, literally, I've ran out of enemies. Unless I start recycling them, and then it's going to be the same boss over and over and over again. I'm hoping that it doesn't. Welcome in, New Joker 6. I'm hoping that it doesn't. Just because I'm not sure if the behavior of the script or the scripts will work with the behavior of how the enemies would look. I'm concerned about that. Mind you, I might be overthinking this. I've been at it a total of 7 months. I've been at game dev 7 months. I have no idea what I'm doing 99% of the time. So don't get me wrong. I'm new to this all the way. All right, so I need to see, and then that. That's not gonna work. Style-wise, mixed styles are fine. Even very pretty popular as long as it looks intentional and has scene consistency. That is good to know, because I didn't want to redo all of my worlds and just maybe add just the enemies and the bosses as a whole different art style, or it will be just the player and the enemies, and I'm not 100% sure how I want to do it, but my art has to change in some way, and I'm hoping it's not everything. I don't like that. Maybe 3. Oh yeah. Make sure that these all sit in the same spot, which it looks like it will. Okay. I probably shouldn't have done all 18 slots. That looks pretty. And I mean, I can only use these guys so many times. like in the strange temple and in the cave. One of them will be a boss, but then I have no other boss if I was to continue to use this artwork. That's not, it will never be a finished game. Has arcade pixel UI. Okay. That is definitely good to know, because I'm over here struggling on like, what in the world am I gonna do? Because I have no idea. I'm kind of stressing out about it, because I just really don't know, how do I move forward from this bump in the road, and I don't want to quit. I've built a lot with all of you guys' help. I would not be as far along without you guys, and I don't want the game to be in limbo. I've got part of it already out on itch, and it would suck if I just didn't finish it. You know what I mean? Have you? I know a lot of you guys are game devs. Have a game that you started and you just stopped. That would majorly suck. Which means, and I don't want that. I actually want to complete this. That's why I stream about it, tell you about my heart ups and my headaches. Ideally, you'll hate whatever you do because you've gotten better by the end and see ways to improve it. It's a vicious cycle. Oh, well, thank you. I'm terrified. Absolutely terrified. I don't want to be part of a vicious cycle. I'm already in a vicious cycle with robots and my job. As a diesel truck mechanic, a garbage truck mechanic, it's a vicious cycle. As soon as you fix a truck, wait 2 weeks, that exact same truck's broken in a whole different place. It is a rough thing. Oh, and I wanted to let you guys know I got a touch sensor, a leveling sensor for the 3D printer. So hopefully this weekend I'll be able to put it on the 3D printer and get it going. And I also got an extension for my desk, so I'll be able to stand up. I'm going to see how much it raises my computer to be able to make sure I can still sit down while using it. I can't focus longer around 3 days. I lose interest and continue. It's much better to teach people in terms of interest and focus. I understand that.
Is there any area of the game that you find most interesting? Regardless of what people say the order of things are?
What I find most interesting? I find, I don't know if I find anything interesting anymore. I think I'm just going through. Sorry, I can't hang out any longer. It's 3 a.m. Well, you have a good night and sleep well. And thank you again for the raid. I appreciate you. I think I'm just going through the motions of trying to just get the game finished. Like an inventory system, a save system, and then adding bosses and finishing levels, and this would be done. Some people have to switch to different sides of the game for it to be interesting. Absolutely, completely understand. Like when I struggled on understanding the player state machine or area 2Ds, because everybody knows how much I love area 2Ds, I went to level design because I love making things look pretty, to get me continuing that. But then I would build so much and now the story doesn't make, there's no story to my game, so then I have to go back and continue like a story. And I somewhat have a little bit of a story, like little, maybe a one line story, but there's no lore in the game. You don't understand why you got cursed or any of that, and I have to add all of that in. And that means I also need more NPCs to... Oh, absolutely, I would love help. I would need NPCs to try to help explain the story, things like that. So I think I kind of have big game talks. One of my problems is I'm awesome at 3D, but prefer making 2D GUI games, apps, and tools. I don't want to do 2D art, but I don't want to make 3D games. It's quite, that is definitely a conundrum that you are in. Hey, how are you today? Sorry, I fell asleep during your stream last night, and I was lurking the entire night. I'm good with stories and writing. Maybe I can add enough to move it more manageable place. Oh, absolutely, Moon. I can always use the help. And like I have said at the very beginning of me streaming this, that my entire chat that helps will definitely be featured in the game. I just... in a redesigned phase, what am I catching up on? On me mainly just bitching that I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm more like pouting because I don't want to do the only thing that I think I can do is change my player, which I don't really have to change my player. I just have to add a different type of art to my game, and I wasn't sure if you could just mix art. Pixis says that there's no problem mixing art, and my original game is less pixelated than say this inventory screen, but this, I need an inventory screen so I can collect things, and then I need NPCs, but the original art asset pack that I got doesn't allow for that. It just doesn't have the pieces, and so I'm in that limbo area of what the fuck do I do? Because I really don't know what I am doing, but I got assets working, and then, or excuse me, I've got an idea of what I want my inventory to look like. Well, I'm all about doing things even if people say I shouldn't, like with respect to the style. Yes, inventory screens, that's what happens when you need to heal and you don't have any left. You want a final boss, permadeath, run and oh, that is definitely what I'm running to. And it looks like we have ads in about 50 seconds. What in the world? Forgive me, I'm stuck. Like, I'm stuck. I like to force decisions, so I can't tell what I'm doing. Right out of regenerating some tips. Doesn't matter which way you go, you'll go with. It's a waste of time. Game dev is an interactive exploration process. Okay, I'm getting stuck. I absolutely agree. I am stuck.
Whatever way you have to share what you've started for story, share it and I will look at it tomorrow.
Absolutely.
If that's okay.
That
and
is.
if you don't like what I come up with, I promise I won't be upset if you don't use it or change it around.
No problems. I honestly don't really have a lot to share. I'm still really shitty about the game design document. Ani worked so hard and it's so fucking pretty. And I haven't touched it due to the fact that I'm scared of messing it up. And we are in ads. And I'm thinking about changing this. To this. And then just getting rid of, forgive me as I'm, ooh, no, I don't want to remove that one. I want to remove this one. And I'm just changing some things around real quick, you guys. I apologize. Why in the world? There we go. We're in ads, so we don't miss anything. Oh, big stretch. I'm listening. You gotta grab the keyboard. Uh-oh. I have lots of stories in my head and ideas. Hi, Irab. How are you? Yes. I'm looking you dead in the eye. But you know, I can't look at you in the eye and read chat. And it's in two different spots, right? So.
I also might be able to tweak existing art to match more if you want.
That document I organized for you. Oh yeah, alright, it's like way past your bedtime. Destroy it, take it down, break it, absolutely wreck that bitch. Twerk, 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 twerking. This isn't a practical. This isn't a practical stream. We're not twerking. No, I'm not wrecking, breaking, or any of that, young lady. I ain't doing it. Don't treat it as if it's precious. You absolutely command bring life however you see fit. Well, thank you.
Nah, tweak 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 and LOL.
Oh, well, you're right. Well, thank you, Irab. There is no R, so you're right. It's tweak, tweak, tweak. All right. Well, thank you. I'm learning. I'm trying new things. Trying to figure it out. So I can make a million of them. There's only one for you. I made it set you to set on fire and watch the world burn. I thought that's what I was doing with the robot. That's what I thought I was doing with the robot. All right. Don't be afraid of it. I can fix whatever you break. Oh, well, that's now I feel a little better because I'm pretty sure I'm going to break it. I've broken a lot of things trying to figure this out. So what do I need here? Oh, I need another grid container. We're gonna move this down. Whoops, move it down. Gonna put it right there on that yellow line, stretch it out. I have no idea what I want to put inside of this.
The inventory system that Dead Slap had was much simpler and he was gonna polish it later. But ended up scrapping it cause it wasn't working anyways.
See, and that's what I'm worried about. There's a lot of polish it, huh? Okay, Ani, you have a good, peaceful, emote-only, keyboard-free lurk. Inside, I'm gonna make probably a texture rack. I have no idea what I'm gonna put inside of this box for now. But the player here, this is going to be all of the equipment. You have nothing to put.
Fine. Polish.
If you have nothing to put in the area, you can have that as the describe item there. Oh, good idea. That will definitely. I'm going to add a panel. Or maybe it should be a label. I pronounced it right. It mispronounced it. Actually, yeah, I think polish. Yeah, I think I'm going to make. I'm going to get rid of that and make it a label. What the hell? Why did it change the size of my label? Center. Uh-oh. I don't like that. What can I do about the layout? Let's see. We'll do 15 by 15. Let's see if it widens up. Oh, it does.
Who's smarter now? Silly little chat voice box man. That's right. Me. But only sometimes.
Have fun doing handstands and stuff. I'm tired. I've been doing 100 push-up challenge. I'm at 60 push-ups for the day. I'm tired and I don't want to do anymore. Let's see. That's not going to be enough. So 62. And then I'm going to have to change this to 8. I did not move that the way I wanted it to. 5. Have you used BB code? I used to use it. You change color of text, for example, gives you a buff, change colors. I have not. I have not used anything like that. This label is not doing what I want it to do. Up to you, just throwing the option out there. Oh, I appreciate you throwing the option out there. Like I said, I'm learning a lot of new things all at once. Container sizing. I don't like this at all. The Google Docs have a whole page on BB code, so you don't need that. You can guide, make your own effects. I will definitely look that up. Let me write that down. BB code and Godot dots. I will definitely look into that. But I want it. Oh, that's probably why. My grid container changed sizes on me. Let's get rid of that. Go. No, my grid container didn't. Maybe I shouldn't make that a grid container. Maybe I should make that a margin container.
You can't work out, dude.
Ah, more bicep curls? Oh my gosh, that's killing me. Oh, goodness. Push-ups aren't enough for you guys, even though you guys don't get to see them?
You will share with me whatever story stuff you have? I won't make you do weights.
I will share
LOL.
what I have, even if you make me do weights. Because I have to lose 60 pounds. And it's just for my own mental health. I want to get back down to a healthy looking weight. I'm kind of now on the plump side, just in the gut area. I know I need to cut carbs, but I live with a Korean. Rice.
I will do weights with you now.
You'll do weights.
I also have to lose a lot of weight too.
And she loves to cook. And I love to eat. So I have gained, I am now 220, and we met, I was 140. So I got some weight to lose. And for my height, they say something like 135. So that's where original weight numbers come from. But I'll be okay if I get down to 160, 150. Maybe even 170. Well, it won't be too bad, I hope. All right, curls. Whew. One day I'm gonna have to, I can't wait for the day where I have to add more weight to that. All right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I needed to change this. Change type. I'll do a margin container. Inside of that margin container, I'll add a label. Nope, label stretches. Oh. Well, maybe if I just get rid of the grid box container all the way around and just add a label. Inside of this texture rack. All right, there we go. And then I can just put the label where I want. Right? Because it doesn't have to be perfect. This is my first game. Why won't you Let me move it up and down. Where does... That's all. I cannot move this, and I don't know why. Why can't I move it? Nope. Position. I don't want to do that. Top left. Maybe. Let's see. Maybe if I put it just out here. There we go. Ooh, that seems to work. I can make this as... All right. I'm a little happy now. All right, we can do that. Descriptions. All right. Well, I think other than that, I have to make a single pic of my player, which I don't think I have, and just a non-animation of my player. Backgrounds, socials, those are covers. Give me just 1 second.
I did weights with you, but mine are much lighter.
Yours are
I
light.
will be back in a minute. Have to walk the dogs real quick.
Oh, no problem. I can't promise you that I'll be here still. This was supposed to be a quick stream. Kind of just figuring out what I'm gonna do. Get some of this stress off my chest. All right. High Fortress, characters.
No worries. I am glad you streamed even a little and talked some. You gained 50 points and got a storyteller to boot. GG.
I appreciate it. Alright, that's not gonna work. I'm gonna have to open up Krita and cut this picture so I can place it here. I've got assets, and see, that's what I'm afraid of. Like, the two different art styles just so don't work. I mean, crap, I didn't mean to move that. I mean, I guess it could work. Mind the mess, everybody. Mind the mess. There we go. Actually, I wonder if I can put this in. Oh, that's gonna have to go here inside of this. If you can select the region of the sprite sheet. Oh, I got it. I can get rid of this texture rect. Yeah. I'm slowly catching on to some of the things that I can do. How does that look, y'all? Like, Go NPC, hello, hello. How are you? How was your stream? I was lurking in the background. I couldn't really say hi or anything. I was lurking at work, and then I was lurking during the drive, and then I was lurking while on stream. How was? Well, I know how the stream was, but how's the stream? Why am I not happy about my game? The asset pack that I picked is not working out for me, and I think I might have to change my art. But Pixis said that mixing the two arts wouldn't be too bad. Oh, thank you for the shout out. I appreciate y'all. Yeah, oof is right. Thank you for the follow. I am going to butcher your name. Tomiro? Can I call you Toomey? Toomey? You've changed your... Oh God. Okay, well, I feel better if I have to change my assets. I'm not going to change my world because I'm sorry. Don't let it discourage you. Well, it was definitely discouraging me. I like the background art. I put a lot of work into it. I think it's fucking gorgeous. I meant to turn down my music. I mean, I just love how it looks. I don't really care if like the enemies are going to be more pixelated and the NPCs are going to be more blah 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 pixelated. But I just love the way this looks, and I don't want to lose it. And so, whoops, did not mean to do that. Put that back. So, like, I'm just worried that this asset pack, because this is the original, is going to look funny with something more pixelated. It could be just me. I could be just extremely picky and just crying about nothing. But I might not be. I mean, I'm not really building the game for players. I'm building the game for myself. And I think that's why. Hey, Captain Coda. I think that's why I'm being so hard on the fact that I'm at a point where the original asset pack that I had just I can't use anymore. Some games it can be a style. Okay. Pixis told us that earlier, and that makes me feel better, because that now opens up my game to be exactly what I envisioned it to be. Whoa. that is exactly how I'm feeling. Like, oh, that is a big ass Godot. So I think this is what I'm going to use for now. And then I'm just going to have to go through asset packs and figure out what's going to work. That way I have more enemies, the wizard, more bosses, the exact bosses that I want for each one of my... Hi, how are you? And then you guys, for those who raid, for those who raid and don't know me, I'm Robotech83. I am taking a break from building robots. I normally build robots on stream. This is what we have started with. We've got a full-size human head, or humanoid head. Eyeballs will work if I plug them in, but I've been having problems with my 3D printer, so went out and got a level sensor because I tried to upgrade and now I can't get the bed leveled and we're stuck at a part where I need to print. Flesh-eating robots? No flesh-eating robots. The robots will not kill. I'm just... after this, we'll be building, hopefully, a Johnny 5. It will be awesome. But I took a break from robots and joined Pirate Software's Game Jam. Failed decently. I'm not going to say miserably because I learned a lot. No killing, just eating. I like that. No killing, just eating. And then, because I didn't get a full game out, I joined Jackie Code's Game Jam and was able to get something working with the help of 12 Feet Up, who is also a streamer. This was last year. Last year, like December, January 1. Oh, hi, Aya. And then I joined Jackie's. I got a game done, and then I'm continuing it. And before anybody says anything, no, I have not recovered from the game jam of Jackie's, so I'm not joining any other game jams at the moment. I would like to try to finish a game, although game jams will teach me some things, but I can't deal with that stress. Like stressed at work with all the semi-trucks. What's up? It is sorts of time. Barely managed to get something out of my own game jam. I'm not sure if it counts as a game. See, that was my issue. Like, I've never been able to think small, and that has been a very big issue for me. People ask me how I get started, and I always recommend them to do jams. But I have to admit, they are very stressful. Yes. And I've got too much stress in my life already, so I'm not going to add to it. And yes, you learn a lot, and that's the win. And so, considering game dev is not really my thing, it's building robots, and this is supposed to be a break from the stress of robots, and it's turning into a new stress, but I wanna have a finished game to say, I did it. It feels bad not to succeed in building a thing. Absolutely. How to game jam. Come up with an idea, cut it in half again. Well, no one told me to cut it in half and cut it in half again for Jackie Code's Game Jam, so I'm stuck. But I want to finish something. I want to say I successfully finished. Like, I don't know nothing about game dev. I don't know for jams you just cut it in half and cut it in half again. And then I've always big games. Like, this is my first humanoid. My entry was good. Your entry was bomb, Solar. And thank you. But it's my first humanoid robot. And it's already... It's gonna be 6 foot tall. Like, I don't know how to start off small. I got this grand idea. The whole, how do you eat an elephant one bite at a time? It has a face now? Yep. It is a full skull. Eyes work. 90%. I still don't have the up and down because I can't get the 3D printer working. Chilling here. Well, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Alright. Alright. So that's the idea. 1.5 inch tall. You have to cut it twice and a half to 6. Ani, I don't have any water. This is supposed to be just a short bitching stream, and then you guys come in and smack me around a little bit and say, you can do it, which you all have, and I appreciate it. Because I didn't know I could mix the art, and I was getting really frustrated. Like, I was a pitching above the skull snake tank. It is not a threat. Noted. Threat. Not a threat. Like, the snake has its own skull. He's acting really weird. I have 40 minutes left. I'll be fine without a water. With this 100 push-up challenge, I've drank my weight in water today. And then the 2 sets of bicep curls that you guys channel pointed me, I haven't done. I'm gonna be waking up like an old lady having to pee at all hours tonight. Alright, so there's that. I mean, the ability to make or to mix arts is going to help me out so much, you guys. You have no idea. Like, no idea. Like, got this slime gel that you can pick up from the slime characters that I have for another level in my game. NPCs are going to be a whole lot easier. Hunger potions, health potions. I probably won't even use this big of a inventory because my game doesn't need it. I mean, I don't plan on having equipment. It would be nice to have equipment, but do I really need equipment? My game's not that big. But at the same time, stronger swords, stronger shields. I don't plan on you guys chopping down anything. I haven't decided if I should keep it as a side scroller or should I make it top down. I want to keep it as a side scroller so I can keep my background. But I'm just not sure. So again, thank you everybody who showed up. I appreciate y'all. Just want you guys to know that. Because this was really just a hang around and bitch session for me on what the hell should I do. I need help. I was calling out and you guys came up and you guys helped me a lot. A lot. You guys have no idea. What about sex? Did I say sex? I don't think I said sex. I mean, there's nothing wrong with sex. I like sex. There shouldn't be anything wrong with it. All right, so amen. Yes. All right, so I don't think I need to change anything with my menus or anything like that. So, oops, I don't have to run it in browser. I should just have to, and then I found this whole new bug. I don't know what it is, but if I go, let's turn off my music. If I go to the credit scenes, exit, and then all of a sudden none of my buttons work, except the exit button. I gotta figure out that. That's a new bug. I have no idea why that happens. But this was my main goal of getting an inventory, sitting here, getting comfort, talking to you guys about the mixed art. Should I just redo the art all the way around? And you guys helped me a lot. I know I've already said it like a bazillion times, but you guys truly did. All right, so I need to make items. Wait, how did I do the key? Let's make sure before I... Extras, let's see. Food drops was just a rigid body. Oh, I can use a rigid body and then add that. All right. So we can see the player. All right, that makes sense. So we'll do this. I'm going to change the node to a rigid body. Upfront free of 2k bro points for my services. If I knew how to give people points, I could give you the 2k, but I have no idea. I will look that up. Let me write it down. Oh. Yeah. Bro points, if I spell right. I don't think you can give out points. Aww. Well, there's gotta be something I can do. But you can polls and other stuff, or predictions rather. And that's another thing I have to do. I have to figure out exactly what I want to do for my stream. Like, I don't want to become an overlay dev, but I think my stream is kind of boring. All right, we're gonna change that to rigid. All right, and then we're gonna add a collision shape 2D. Of course, it's gonna be a circle. I'm gonna scroll in. All right, and then so it is a sprite. I don't see a sprite in there. I probably have it saved for when, oh, because it's for each of the enemies. So yeah, add a child. We're gonna need a sprite 2D. And we are going to pick what's up? You walk the dogs already? Material potions. We are going to do a health potion. Oh, and we're going to have to scale that down some. Let's make sure transform. Oops, I don't want to rotate it. We'll do -2. Whoops, nope, that's not going to work. Is there other way of shrinking it other than even avoided people and stared at Yorkies barking at the guy in the elevator? Wait, did you bark at the guy in the elevator? Because if you barked at the guy in the elevator, that would be hilarious. And then we'll do an area 2D, my favorite. And then that's going to have a collision shape of a circle. There we go. We are going to change this to health potion.
I have been known to meow and bark at people. But this time it was my dog that barked at the elevator guy.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I have a health potion. We are going to put it in inventory manager. And what are we going to do? We'll create a folder called items. So we have a health potion. Oh. Is there a way to duplicate this branch? I mean, duplicate a scene. That is a wonderful idea. I don't want to attach a script yet. Well, maybe I should just name it potions and don't put in the sprite. Kind of like what I did for, yeah, like I did for the enemies. So each enemy could drop a different food. I can put each potion or each item into its specific spot, and I won't have to add the sprite until I add it into the scene. Okay, I think that's the way I'm going to do it. So I probably should change the name to potion. And then I'm going to have to go into my inventory manager, find my items. Oops. And then rename and just change it to potion. All right. You know what? I'm gonna add another folder for this. Oops. Cancel, not. A new folder, and we're gonna call it scenes because I don't want to. And that way I can get this here. Whoops, I put that in the exact same spot. All right. All right. So I can honestly get rid of this sprite. And now I have something I can add my potions to, and I just have to add it to the scene. So let's pretend. Oh, I also need to put this on a collision shape of 2 so I can see the player. And then from there, we'll need to probably grab a level. Oh wait, I need to put a sprite on that, excuse me, so I can see it. Just to make sure it works, because it's got to work, right? I'll put a blue potion in there. Even the blue potions are for hunger. That is going to be annoying. I need you to shrink just a little bit. All right, there we go. And then we need to add that to a level. Well, we're going to add it to mountain range since that's the very first one. We're going to add that. Potions. Oh, I have already a potions. We're gonna click that and let's bring that down. Why is my all right, and we're gonna hit play. Hope I picked the right potion. Oh, it fell through the ground. That's not gonna work. We'll go to potion, and it's going to... I guess we need to change the collision shape so that it sees the ground. Collision. Oh. It interacts... No. I think that's what it's got to be. Godot area 2Ds. Got to make sure you get them right. I swear to hate area 2Ds. Woo! Well, that's perfect. So now all I have to do is be able to pick it up. One day you'll love them. You just got a bad first impression. I got a bad first, second, and third impression of those things. But I'm getting them. I'm starting to understand them. So now those need a script. All right. Now a script and cancel. Why is my music just... It just won't... Okay, sure. All right, now I will need an I need it in my scripts. Why are these not in? What is that item script? Hold on. There's a lot more in my scripts than there's supposed to be. All right. Where is my... Oh, there it is. Inventory manager, scripts, items. What is this? Oh, that's how... Oh, I can get rid of that. Delete, remove. All right. I need two items. Hey, Java Grunt, how are you today? I need to delete this one. Delete. How are you, Java Grunt? Don't save. All right. So I have this. You're struggling a little. I'm sorry to hear about that. What's going on? Is there anything I can do to help? Just maybe an ear, a virtual hug, a virtual hope everything gets better. Trying to get this app deployed on a Raspberry Pi 02. Oof. I haven't deployed anything. Using build packs? Oh. Running out of memory. Running out of memory, huh? I had to fiddle with the defaults. Yeah, sounds about right. Food drops. All right. A lot of this I can reuse. So I will give it a class name of... I figured it out. I figured it out. It's just a slow process. Slow and steady wins the race. Why is that shaking? Potion drops. All right. Now, before I just copy and paste, let's make sure. Var set value. This looks script. Var image set value. Load value, food value. Perishable is false. Shelf life 60 seconds. If perishable returns. Okay, that makes all sense. Okay. That all makes sense. I think I can just copy and paste some of it. All right, we're going to need to add a player entered. How do I want the player to collect the potions? So there's going to be a way to buy the potions. There's going to be a way to find the potions within chests and things like that. What's another good way? That is the face that I am definitely feeling. Java grunt. So body entered. I'm going to connect it to that script. All right. What is it, all the different ways that we collect potions? Who did your emotes? I bought them. I did not pay. I mean, I paid for them, so I think I got them on owned. I'm pretty sure I got them on owned. Which is a serious thing, because I have a whole bunch of more locations to get. I mean, I have more emote slots that I have to fill up, but I'm not 100%, not really all that comfortable with. Well, you guys, those who have subscribed should definitely be getting emotes, but I feel guilty for those who haven't hasn't subscribed, so I haven't found that balance yet. I really didn't think a lot into me streaming. I was just told to go do it, and so I am here. So there's a lot of stuff that I still have to learn when it comes to streaming. How to reward those who subscribe, how to reward those who are just following, how to make it more interactive for you guys. I mean, at some point you guys will be able to control the robot, but like for now, how do I continue guys to be engaged? For like, say I have to use the bathroom, you guys, I could put a game up for you guys to play or something. I don't know. I have to figure all of that out. So, speaking of that, it is 7:45. I'm going to have to get going. I have laundry to do. I still have to eat something because I've been working out throughout the entire day. I'm hungry. I'll probably fry me up some Spam or eat some gyoza. And it's about time for my stream to start disconnecting. I have no idea why it does. So, yeah. I am already hypoglycemic, and so if I don't eat, I get sick. So it's that time. My stomach's starting to get the crampies. So let's see who's on. Who's on today? Who's streaming right now? Charles, hi! I was in your stream earlier, just lurking away. I don't know if I actually said hi, so I'm going to say hi now. But I was in your stream earlier today. Let's see, who is on? I see Uncle Finn, Whitechapel. Fortune Favorites on. I haven't gotten a chance to raid him, so we'll raid. You did say hi. Well, hi again. We're going to raid Fortune's Favorite because I haven't raided him yet, and he's always here supporting me. And I have not been able to give back the many times as he's come in and rescued me. All right. But I just got here. Well, I sorry. I love you though, 12 feet up. Take care, everybody. I shall see you guys in probably on Thursday when I do another small stream. So I will see you guys later. Y'all be good or be good at it. Don't get caught. And I shall see you guys later.